So clearly we have a lot to catch up on. Your girl's pregnant and I'm having If you're new here, hi, my name is Brielle. It has been like 6 months since I posted a video, and if you are an OG, I would post a video at least 1 to 2 times a month for the past 5 years. This was a very, very unintentional break. Try not to cry. We can totally do a whole video on this another day, but I don't want that to be the focus of today's video. So back in May is when I posted my last video, and in June, my husband and I found out that we were pregnant, and then unfortunately we did have a miscarriage that same month. I have a ton of information on all of that on my other pages. That is why we were gone, because I had gotten pregnant, was sick, and then had a miscarriage, and now your girl is quite pregnant. So when I said we have a lot to catch up on, I mean a lot. Another obvious thing is, since the last time we talked, my bedroom was upstairs. Our bedroom renovation finished end of May, beginning of June. Quick little sneak peek. There's still so much that needs to be done, but we have been living in it and absolutely loving it. It is like the bedroom of our dreams. But I know that that's not what any of us cares about today. I know we want to chat all things pregnancy, baby. I have been sharing a ton on my Instagram and TikTok, so if you're interested in seeing more, be sure to go follow over there. But you guys, I have been so sick in this pregnancy, and YouTube takes up so much time between filming and editing. Like, it's just so much easier to just capture things on my phone. But this is like, YouTube is where I started. YouTube is where my passion is. YouTube is, yes, maybe not the most profitable in 2025, but it's why I wanted to become a content creator in general. So I don't want to just give up on this platform because it's easier to be elsewhere, you know? We are like over halfway through already. So I thought it would be fun to do a little sit down, catch up. Clearly I'm so out of breath. I wanted to give you guys a more raw and unedited version of me finding out that I was pregnant again post miscarriage. So to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, we were trying again to get pregnant. I had been feeling all these weird symptoms, like my boobs were hurting. I had been up at a family member's cabin and their dog just started peeing in front of me. And when that smell hit me, first of all, sense of smell, very heightened. When that smell hit me, I ran and threw up, and immediately I was like, oh, what's going on? And my Aura ring that I'm not wearing right now actually gave me a notification 6 days before I got my positive pregnancy test, and it was saying like major signs of something straining and going on in your body, growing in your body. All of these things were heightened, and because I wore my Aura ring so often, it was like, these are not your normal numbers, like something is going on. I had been testing like nonstop earlier than I should have. Like, honestly, for my mental health, especially after like losing a baby, I should not have been testing that early. Like, listen to me now. If you're trying to conceive, wait until like the 6 days before your missed period, because it is so not healthy, especially if you've experienced loss or if you've been trying to conceive for a really long time. Like, it is so not healthy to be taking pregnancy tests and seeing negative when it's like, girl, there's not enough HCG in your body for it even to pick up. Long story short, I had gotten that notification from the Aura ring on like a Thursday, and this video is from that Sunday. Okay, really? Wait, you have to like say a prayer or count down or something, please.
Dear Lord, please help Brielle with her constipation.
Taylor!
You said you were constipated.
Dude, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. Lord, your timing is everything. You know, the heartbreak that we've gone through, been right there beside us, weeping over that baby, Lord, and I just pray that you're in this moment here with us as well, and we just know that your way is always better, and that we trust in you, we trust in your plan, we trust in your timing. We're grateful for the 2 babies we have here on earth, and we love you, and we love you. Amen. Wait. Stop. I'm nervous. It's possible because of the miscarriage that like it's not showing up this soon. You know what I mean? That everything kind of got wonky and that it's still too soon. So it's okay if it's not.
Yeah, I mean, just gonna keep trying, which is fun.
What if I'm just getting sick? And that's what the Aura ring is saying. I'm just getting sick. That is cruel and unusual punishment.
That is poor timing.
Yeah, especially with the don't peek.
Especially with the what?
With all those tests that keep having that faint line. It's just all playing with my feelings.
And you need to be okay with you're just sick.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because that's probably what it is.
Did you peek?
I peeked.
You peeked! So the whole time I'm freaking out and you knew?
take it out of my hand, why don't you?
You're lying.
That's 3 of them.
You're lying.
Hold on. Let me show my viewers. See that? That's why you're constipated, probably. Oh, okay. All right. You can cut that out.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel?
I'm in shock.
He answers prayers. You're not gonna be able to nap today. I think you're gonna have a little too much energy. Your heart's beating pretty fast.
Please let this one stick.
They can't say that.
I'm pregnant right now.
That's why you're constipated. I guarantee.
Taylor, can you stop bringing up my bowel movements in this moment in time?
Yes, I guess.
And on a Sunday.
Whoa. Chill out.
Oh my gosh. If there's a baby in my tummy right now. I thought I was going Looney Tunes.
What do you mean?
Every little thing. Like, I kept taking all these tests, you guys.
Dude,
Okay, but maybe they were faint lines. Well, you can't see the faint lines on these anymore, but there was faint lines on these.
super faint. You've peed on sticks more than you've peed in the toilet in the last couple of days.
Wow. I thought we missed it.
I didn't think it was gonna be.
You didn't think I was gonna be pregnant?
No.
You didn't think I was gonna be pregnant?
No.
Really?
I wasn't gonna say that, but no, I didn't think.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's very surreal right now. I think with everything happened, it's just like hard to wrap my head around.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Grateful doesn't even begin to describe how I feel about the fact that like we were able to get pregnant again so quickly after having a miscarriage. Just the peace that the Lord has given me through all of this, through my miscarriage, through being pregnant again, and just like the signs that he's given me that this is our rainbow baby, that like this baby is okay and is growing, and like every appointment that we've had, like I waited much longer than I have in the past to announce that we were pregnant because I was scared. Yes, the Lord's given me peace, but there is so much more. I was feeling a lot of holding my breath in the beginning of my pregnancy. Now we're halfway there. Baby is cooking. I have announced the gender of the baby on other platforms, but the very next video that I post after this one is gonna be a whole behind the scenes of that. You'll see the full video clip of us finding out who baby is. But if you want to go peek on the other page, I don't. But if you want to go peek on my other pages, I don't blame you at all in the slightest. I am a girly that could not wait. Hence why we did the NIPT test at 10 weeks. Okay, so mom life, it's like an hour later. I got called to mom duty. But before we moved on to the questions, I did want to show you some of the photos from our announcement. So this is, I call it my coffee table book. It is a photo album. First of all, the leather, she is bougie. She is cute. So this is from the company Milk Books. I have photos from the beginning of our family, like the very first photo that Taylor and I ever took together back in 2017 till 2025. So this is truly like a time capsule coffee table book. This is the very first photo Tay and I ever took together. I also love that my title page, if you will, put text on it so you can really personalize and customize this book however you want, which I think is awesome, and it's super simple to do. But on this page, I have the Bible verse, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I have like boys' first day of school. Sorry, I'm literally obsessed. The quality of this is insane because you know how sometimes when you print stuff off, it's like pixelated, but this is like clear. Colors look exactly like how I edited them on my phone. Do you know what I'm saying? So good. Okay, so here is some of our announcement photos. Are you joking? Also, the sunset when we took these announcement photos was insane. God was really painting the sky for us that night. I am so obsessed with this. This would make a perfect Christmas gift, or if you have like all of your wedding photos laying around and you don't have them displayed in your home, make a cute little coffee table book like this. I'll have them linked down below and you can pre-purchase a voucher so that you can shop Milk Books Black Friday pre-sale to save up to 50% off now. I'm gonna go grab a little drinky drink so that, not a fun drinky drink. Well, not that I even drink anymore anyways. I'm just gonna grab a drink because one, I don't know if you guys have ever had like pregnancy cotton mouth, currently dealing with that. And two, just to have something fun to hang on to while we answer these questions. So hold please. Chef's kiss. I need to stop with this. The chef's kiss thing drives me nuts. Why do I say it? Why do I do it? Not really sure. I do in fact feel like I popped faster and I feel like it's hitting me harder. Is it one, because it's my third, technically fourth pregnancy? Or is it because I'm old? I'm not that old, I'm only 28, but the pain down there right now, not feeling great, honey. I'm gonna start going to chiropractic. The chiropractor. I can't get in for another month. No, I'm just venting. First off, I've said this a few times just randomly on stories and stuff, because we had a miscarriage before this, and because I also know how hard the last month and a half is of pregnancy, I've decided to keep my due date and like specific month that I'm due to myself. So I'm not sharing like how far along I am or anything like that, which I know is so annoying. Like I'm not like, I'm keeping a secret, I'm better than you. No, it's just because honestly, there's a lot more anxiety in this pregnancy and fear than there ever was before. And so I'm just keeping that one thing close to my heart just because. Biggest craving or food aversion. Honestly, my biggest cravings, which apparently screamed the gender to some people, have been Flaming Hot Cheetos. Like I no joke, have them under my bed. Flaming Hot Cheetos and orange juice have been my two #1 cravings. So I have not been craving anything sweet. I have not been craving like stereotypical things like pickles. I will say though, a Flaming Hot Cheeto dipped in cream cheese with then half a pickle, but that combination is so good. So shout out to TikTok for that one. This girl commented saying that she had a miscarriage in June. She's pregnant again. And how do you not be scared 24/7? Honestly, Jesus. Praying against fear, against anxiety. And I'm not saying I didn't have it. The first 12, 13 weeks, every single time I wiped, I was like checking for blood, and there was just so much fear, but I also felt peace knowing that the Lord had a plan, knowing that like our miscarriage wouldn't be in vain, and that I really felt like this was our rainbow baby, but that didn't diminish the fear that I was also holding. Does that make sense? Like my faith in the Lord and the peace that he was giving me walked hand in hand with the fear and with the anxiety, and it helped me feel less alone. How do you manage 2 kids at the same time of being pregnant? Gotta be so for real, a husband and a nanny, a hands-on husband. So ladies who are shopping around out there still, do not marry a loser. I'm sorry, don't marry a loser. Like, how can I say this nicely? If I had ended up with other people in the past, it would be a whole different story. Like 1, I probably wouldn't know Jesus the way I do now. And 2, I would have been very alone during those times. He kept me fed, he kept the house clean, he kept the boys happy. And then our nanny has been another God thing. Like she came on more full time right before I gotten pregnant the first time and had the miscarriage. She now is going to be like working elsewhere 1 day a week. And I was like, that's on God. Like God put her in our lives, made her schedule what it was during that time. And then now that we're good and we're gonna be like in the 3rd trimester by the time her schedule changes again, like he did that so that she was there for us, so that I really could focus on 1, the morning of the baby, and 2, being pregnant in the morning sickness. Like I was taking 1 to 2 naps a day, and that's all because of them. Just so grateful. What are your symptoms? Are they the same or different from your other pregnancies? This pregnancy and my other pregnancies were so drastically different.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found.
And the doctor was like, well, it could be because you're having a girl, or it could be because you had a miscarriage. They were very different, and I had an inkling from the beginning that this was a girl because of how different they were. Okay, fine, I'm having a girl. I was trying to keep it a secret this whole video, and like, it's out there. It's easily knowledgeable. We're having a girl. Can you believe it? After all these years of me crying on the internet, like worried that I'm never gonna have a girl. Or okay, wait, we need to get into this. Names you like but won't be using. So I'm gonna do this whole like video series on my other pages, but we do need to talk because so many of you are so cute and you are like, oh, you get to use that pea stocking now. If you know, you know. Like years ago, before I was even pregnant with my second, I bought a stocking that had a P on it, and it was like a faith purchase that like someday I will have my daughter. Should I just share the name now? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we had a boy name and a girl name picked out since 2017. That was Grayson. Obviously he's here, almost 7 years old. What? And the other name was the P name, and that was Paisley. We were just so set on this name for years. We were set on this name until this summer. And then we started toying around with a few other different names. It's wild because the day before we found out that the baby was a girl, one of Taylor's family members had given birth to the first girl in a long time, and they named her Paisley. And I was like, oh, well, that is our sign that that is not the name that she is supposed to have. So now she has a different name, completely different letter. There's a little hint, but I will give you 3 hints on what her name is, and these are the only hints I'll be giving out until we announce her name. 1, it does not start with a P, so I wouldn't be able to use that stocking, but we got new stockings anyways. 2, her name is going to be more biblical, and 3, it's a very unique name. Probably not as unique as Riser, but somebody asked how to deal with the anxiety between finding out you're pregnant and the first appointment. So I'm gonna give 2 different tips, just how to deal with that, and then also anxiety throughout your pregnancy. One thing that I did this time, because we had the miscarriage, I lost that baby at 6 weeks, and we still don't know why. We can go into that in another video. It's pretty frustrating, the healthcare service and how much they're just like, meh, after you have a miscarriage. Like, no, I lost a baby, what do you mean? So we don't have any answers from that. So I knew that this time around when I found out I was pregnant, I immediately got my HCG levels drawn. So I found out I was pregnant on a Sunday, and I think I got in either the Monday or the Tuesday. HCG is your pregnancy hormone. So they're just making sure they want to see it double, mine tripled between the 2 days. That's absolutely like a great way to help kind of ease some of that. The other thing that we have been doing, which do this at your own regard, like you make your own decisions, but we have an at-home Doppler. And so starting at 11 weeks, we were able to find her heartbeat. And anytime I'm feeling any, like a tinge of just like, okay, I've been feeling her kick, by the way. I just remembered that I have an anterior placenta. People have asked me if I did anything different to like conceive this baby. I didn't do anything different. I didn't take anything different. I will say though, grandma, mom, click off now. We did try differently this time. Please, if you're a family member, I am begging you to click off now, okay? I love you. See you later. We cut off like a day or 2 before I was actually ovulating. He was not, just look up, I think it's called like the Shelties method. He was not fully in. Okay, sorry. Did I think it was a girl? Yes, I did think it was a girl. I have been to Lulu and thought it was a girl in the past, but this time I was like, without a doubt, with how bad, I should probably scooch closer so it's brighter. With how bad my skin has been, it's horrible. If you have any tips, please leave them in the comments because your girl is struggling. Sick I was, like with the boys, I was just nauseous. With this pregnancy, I was puking multiple times a day. Favorite prenatal vitamins, by far, not sponsored, Ritual. I took a few other companies' prenatals in the past, and just the smell of them triggered me to throw up. Rituals, you don't have to have a full stomach, which is awesome because I never did in the first trimester, and they smell like lemons. So, love them. That's it, friends. The sun is literally setting, so I should have been done a while ago. I should have started filming this sooner, but still have so much to share with you. I want to be back. Like, I miss YouTube so much. This has given me so much serotonin just sitting here and chatting and like talking with you guys again. I told my husband, like, you're slow during work. You are helping me edit, sir. So everyone, I'm not gonna say shout out to Taylor because he probably didn't help me edit this, but if you did, you can insert yourself here, babe. Was there crickets? Yeah, I thought so. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them in future videos. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I will try to post new videos every week. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm in the 2nd trimester, I'm not as tired, not puking, etc. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. I hope you guys have a very, very blessed week and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.